Alright, welcome back to my next video about the in-game UI. Today I want to briefly go over what is everything here on the home screen. So on the top left you have like a normal announcement banner thingy. You can click on it and see either the current gacha banner which is going on or other announcement about different events going on right now. You also have those event slider at the bottom where you can also click on it and quickly go into the event which is currently going. Instead of going through the battle menu, click on event and so on, it's in my opinion quicker to access the event directly from this thing at the bottom left. Right here on the MyChara you have the current campaigns going on. Right now we have bonus experience and drops for hard mode and some scenario normal bonus XP going on. For the campaigns there's often in the Discord bot where you can check the current campaign translated and also the upcoming campaigns this month. So for the next point we have on the top bar our level, and if we click hold it we see our current experience, how much we need to level up to the next level, and also a timer which tells us when do we get another stamina point. Right now it's 1 minute left and every 5 minutes you get 1 stamina on the top bar. You can also press this plus button and then you have the possibility to refill your stamina. The first 3 refills cost 40 geckos and afterwards it increases the cost drastically, so it's not recommended to refill more than 3 times. If you are free-to-play player, you normally want to refill on bonus food drops in order to raise your characters faster, but other than that it's not recommended to refill your geckos unless you wail really hard. You can also spend paid geckos I think, but I won't have those ready now. As you saw, you get a fixed amount of stamina for each refill, so it's recommended to use all your stamina, then refill, and then use again after you emptied your refilled stamina. Then next to it there is a MC count, and on the right there's a gecko count. If you click it again you see the premium geckos where I'm currently having 0 and the normal obtainable geckos where I have 60k. If you press the plus button right here you go to the age confirmation screen, but also the screen where you can see what rates you can pay and get premium geckos. So before I'm going to the My Character screen I want to talk about the 5 buttons here. The first one is a quick access to your guild. If you click it, you can see a guild page. Briefly going into it, there's a chat which is going on. It tells you the current messages and also a kind of log if you can read it. Often it's a member joined or member kicked or someone is promoted, it's written here. You have the cogwheel right here to switch up some settings about the guild. I won't do it because I'm not the owner, I'm just a sublead, so I don't want to ruin the settings. But you can also set up here some stuff. There is this icon right here which explains the bonus you get from the guild levels. In order to increase your guild level you press this button right here which claims those total points collected, and after you claim then you see the top bar also increases. So every time people in the guild spend stamina you get those daily increase right here up to 1.2k a day, and so you should claim your stamina regularly, your points regularly rather, to increase the guild level. Right here is a button for the Guild War event. I won't talk about this now. There you have the stamina machine, which increases in level during the imaginary wars events. You can either use those guild tokens or those tickets to claim and get those stamina cans. And right here you see the members list. Not that crazy of a deal. You see the last login time, and if you scroll to the bottom you see that we are having 2 inactive members right now. Past login above 10 days, at least 10 days ago, and this is 7 days ago. So you can click on this icon here, and then this player gets a little bit of bonus, and I get 10 stamina. I forgot to mention on the left, right here you see the player count in the guild. Currently we have 50 out of 15 players, so it's fully filled. Right here on the bottom left there's a guild information button. This is also the same information you can see during Guild War. You see overview stuff, the current guild lead, the member list, the sub-lead, meaning the co-leader, have those orange bars right here. And on the right you see the guild history, how well they did in the past guild wars. There's also this ranking button right here, where you can see the general top guilds in this certain guild war. There's also this button right here, which is a scout list. So if you would have some slots, you could use this to see if there are some players available who might want to join us, so you could actually recruit them right here, I think. And on this there is a waiting list. If this is a private guild, I think you can switch it around. Then there will be players listed here who would like to join, and then you have to accept them before they can join. If you wouldn't be in a guild, there would be a button on the left where you can click on it, and then there is a selection screen which shows publicly available guilds. In order to join a private guild you need a certain invitation. How to do this, I will link the Excel below in the description box, so you can look it up, how to join a guild. It explains there. So let's go back to the homepage. The next button is spotting. I already covered this in the previous video about the daily missions. If you want to read some nice side stories, you can click on the stage, and then you have a side story going on. You can also skip it if you like, and then you get some stamina after you read it. You can also click this button which marks everything as read, and then you don't have to click every stage individually. Also, if you are new and you don't have read the stage yet, you get some geckos for reading it for the first time. There's also this refill button, and it works like if you miss one day you can refill on the next day and get like double the amount. It's all about spotting, I have to say. It's not that big of a deal. There's another announcement button which opens like an information window with the current news. This one is the mission button. It shows your daily missions, but you can also access all the missions available right now. Those are the story missions. There is another third button if you're new to the game with the beginner dash missions. Those are the current missions for the sticker right here, the event missions. Usually you get those automatically if you do your usually daily stuff. Some missions for the scenario event which is going on, and of course the Guild War missions. So going back to the menu, we have as the last on the top bottom right, there's a gift box, and it stores all the gift up to 30 days. So if you don't claim your stuff in the 30 days, it just vanishes. So it's recommended to clear it regularly. If you press this button, it claims everything it can. It ignores stamina, so if I would have a stamina can right here, it would ignore it with the auto claim button. You actually need to enable this checkbox in order to get the stamina as well. But it's not recommended to do so, because usually you want to save the stamina in the gift box until one of the 2 monthly food rate up events is going on, and then when the food drops are raised, you can claim the stamina right here to get more food. The last thing in this screen, not the last thing, but there's also this button right here. You can see your character in full screen, which is pretty nice. And you also have those arrows to swap between your 6 selected characters. So what are those characters, you might ask, right? In this button right here, you go to your character page, and if you click on this Kuroko face, you see 6 selected characters. Those are available for the background in your main menu. And you can also, if you have them 6-star, you can toggle their animation with this slider right here. So you see all the characters you have obtained. So if I don't have a certain character, it doesn't appear right here. And it's recommended, if you have a character with CP1, that you invest in this character to raise him up. The reason for this is, if you raise them with gifts and the CP increases, you get rewards. I will use all those of those bento boxes right now to raise the character up. Gives the animation window, and then I get a plenty of rewards for grading up. I get a bit of MC, I get audio lines, I get some books. Important one, I get 280 geckos for maxing out the CP slider. I get for my profile picture, I get a tag. I also get a small stat boost, which is important for a lot of characters. So it's not that much, but it can make a difference in PvP and Guild War stuff because it scales. You also get some food back and a lot of stat increases going on. So this is for the gift box. The clock thing is disabled right now because I'm already waiting for someone. If you don't wait for someone, you can press the clock right here in order to meet this character you selected. And usually you want to select 12 hours, which is this kanji right here. And then the character will meet you in 12 hours and give you a nice greeting message. Also you get a little bit of reward, which is also nice to have. Right here you can see different voice lines for the characters. You can click on it and then the character talks to you and says his voice line or her voice line. Very nice. You can also see your rewards right here on this button, which you can get for each level if you want to see what you might miss, or maybe if you only want to raise the stats up until like 30 or so, because in the beginning food is a bit rarer to come by, so it will take some time to max everyone out. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this screen right here, and also the character screen. I will briefly go over the document I mentioned earlier. There's one Google Docs one with the translated menu and stuff. I will show it briefly right here. And there you can see the certain menus in the game, and also right here the guild settings, what you need to do in order to invite or join a guild. Alright, and for the next Google Docs, there is one also linked in the description below, where there are the characters translated which are currently in the game. You can also sort the column if you click here and then sort by color and others type you want to sort about. Don't worry, it's only sorted for you locally, so others using this list won't have this sorting. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you next video.